This morning, local gas prices have hit a new record. Thank you so much for joining us. Time now is 6 a.m. I'm Neda Iranpour.
I'm Eric Cotter. Glad you're with us on this Monday morning. Yeah, the average gas price in San Diego County increased 0.6 of a cent overnight, now at $6.40 for a gallon of regular. That's actually $2 more than what we were paying this time last year when it was just $4.36, so over $2 more. Governor Gavin Newsom says oil companies are taking advantage of consumers, and he's calling for a new windfall tax exclusively on those companies. The governor has also ordered state officials to lift restrictions on producing cheaper winter blends of gas. But summer blend gas isn't the only reason why gas prices are so high right now. The war in Ukraine has also lowered global supplies. Refineries are doing planned and unplanned maintenance. Many drivers just say they're tired of the excuses.
When you're dropping $100 to fill up a tiny 4-cylinder car, it's absolutely unsustainable.
Meantime, gas rebates from the state are set to start hitting bank accounts as soon as Friday.
That's tough, $100 each time. This morning, San Diego's housing crunch is back in the forefront, and it's at the center of a joint summit involving county and city leaders.
Paying more for gas, paying more for housing. CBS 8's Dana Marie McNichol is live at San Diego State University, where that summit's going to be taking place here. Dana Marie.
Well, good morning, Eric and Neda. Well, this is a pretty big deal, this summit, because this is the first time in over 2 decades both the city and county are coming together to fight an issue that's really a problem here in San Diego, and that's finding affordable housing. Now, they say that their plan is to use government land. Now, I did speak with Sean Elo Rivera, that's the city council president, about what their plan looks like moving forward.
We are ensuring that the public's land is being put to the best use. And so at the city, one of the ways that we can do that is in our capacity as the housing authority, ensure that San Diego Housing Commission property, that we are really taking a good look at ensuring that that property is maximized for the benefit of San Diegans and maximized to create the most housing opportunity possible.
Now, this joint summit is scheduled to begin at 9 a.m. this morning at Montezuma Hall. It will include presentations on the San Diego Housing Commission's plan for more densely built projects on lands it controls and how the lack of affordable housing, of course, affects the economy and homelessness. Now, City Council President Elo Rivera also said San Diegans deserve a government that owns our responsibilities and collaborates to solve problems. Now, a similar project is already working. 1,000 units are being constructed on county land and 2,000 on MTS-owned land. Agencies aimed for 10,000 subsidized units to be built by 2030, expected for low-income residents. County Board Supervisor Chair Nathan Fletcher says cities across San Diego do need to come together and use their publicly owned land to help increase the supply of affordable housing in our region. Now, this summit again starts at 9 a.m. at the Aztec Student Union, and it's public. So if you'd like to attend and hear more about what the city and county are doing coming together for this issue, you can do that this morning. Of course, we'll keep you updated on that resolution and if they vote to use this and push those projects forward. I'm Dana Marie McNichol coming to you live from San Diego State University.
This morning, sadly, one person is dead after getting hit by a car near Bankers Hill. It happened on 5th Avenue near 1st Street just after 10 o'clock last night. Police say the driver of a Penske rental truck was speeding when he hit a parked car, then a pedestrian. The truck then hit a building, and as you saw, that hydrant shot water into the air. The pedestrian died at the scene. The driver was taken to the hospital, and police say alcohol was a factor in this crash.
And now this morning, Iran's supreme leader is condemning protests in his country, claiming they are being planned by the U.S. and Israel. He described the death of 22-year-old Mahsa Amini as a, quote, sad incident. Now, Amini died in the custody of police last month, accused of not wearing her hijab correctly. Overnight, many students clashed with riot police at a large university, Sharif University in Tehran. CBS News reports police used tear gas, paintballs, and shot non-lethal steel pellets. A group called Iran Human Rights says 133 people have been killed in Iran over the past few weeks. And over the weekend, hundreds of San Diegans, there they are, they held a rally in support of the protesters in Iran.
Why we have to cover our hair? We born free. We want to live free.
They want to live free. San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria was also there. You see him speaking to that large crowd. He told the crowd that he stands with them in their fight for basic human rights.
Turning now to the aftermath from Hurricane Ian. The death toll continues to rise this morning. At least 82 fatalities are confirmed in Florida and 4 in North Carolina. Florida's Emergency Management Agency says more than 1,600 people have been rescued. Hundreds of thousands of people are still without power. President Biden plans to visit Florida on Wednesday. Today he'll be in Puerto Rico, which was devastated by Hurricane Fiona 2 weeks ago. And if you'd like to help people impacted by Hurricane Ian, the Red Cross says the best way is just to give money. Supplies are just too difficult and expensive to deliver. For more information, just click on the help button at CBS8.com. You can also give $10 right now by texting the Red Cross at 90999.
The San Diego Padres have clinched the NL wild card.
Boy, we love to hear that, don't we? The Padres in a playoff state of mind. They are officially in the postseason now. CBS 8's Chris Groh live at Petco Park with reaction, including what's next on the road to the championship. I should say in a few more games, we'll be ready for the postseason. We got that series with the Giants, though, to wrap things up.
Yeah, and again, a lot of the games that are still left to be played are going to be pretty important, not just for the Padres, but also for the teams that could be potentially on that matchup there in that first series. A lot of settling to be done, but right now, celebrations are aplenty.
Oh, man, it's awesome, man. It's something that these guys have worked hard for. We've all worked hard for, to be in this situation. So it's been, it's a blessing that we made it here. It's just the beginning. We got some unfinished business.
Well, definitely one of the best moments of my career, definitely. I mean, this means a lot. It means a lot to everybody in this room. A lot of people put a lot of time and effort in.
The San Diego Padres have clinched the NL wild card.
And look, it's not very often that you get to clinch a playoff spot the day that you actually lose your ball game. But again, because of some other action happening around Major League Baseball, Padres again able to clinch their first full season playoff appearance since 2006. Yes, in 2020 we did make the playoffs, of course, though that was a pandemic shortened season. Now, as for what's next, we could be the 5th seed or we could be the 6th seed. Still some things that need to be shook up, if you will. You're going to have the Braves or the Mets potentially in that first round, or you could have the St. Louis Cardinals. We're still waiting for all of that to be finalized. Either way, it's going to be a 3-game series on the road, and fans are excited to see their favorite players in October.
Manny Machado. Why is that? Because he just hits a lot of home runs and I just like his number.
Manny. Because he's Manny Machado. Well, since Manny's been carrying us this whole year, I hope he can get some relief. Let's hope that Jerks and Profar gets in there.
Jake,
and Jake.
Don't forget Jake. Machado. Soto or Machado. Soto because he can hit far, and if he can hit far, we can get points. And also Machado, he's done really good for us.
Playoff tickets go on sale at 10 a.m. today, and I bet there are a lot of Padres fans already have their alarm set for that. Again, trying to make sure they're first in line. Eric and Neto.
Yeah, with the tickets going for sale, you don't know who they're going to play.
Yeah.
They're not going to be at Petco initially, so, but still, it's worth traveling to go see.
It's been a minute since we've been to the playoffs, so a lot of people are excited, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to see some postseason ball, that's for sure. Chris, thanks for that.
Yeah, they are still playing the Giants the next 3 games.
Yeah. Okay. Are you going to go to the games?
I'm going to all of them.
All 3.
Most likely. They mean nothing. I mean, it'll be great to determine where the Padres will play in the playoffs. That's
true.
But for the Giants, it's like a throwaway.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll
still be fun to enjoy. I mean, I don't think any of them are day games, right?
Wednesdays it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well then maybe you might have some company. We'll have to see. Let's take a look at your forecast as we head through your Monday. Happy Monday to you. We start off the new work week with very similar conditions to what we saw over the weekend. The weekend brought about average temperatures, a few showers and thunderstorms over the mountaintops, and it looks like across the coastline, that marine layer, that pesky marine layer, you could say, is going to remain intact. The plus side that we have this morning is that those clouds are not too low down to the ground. We do have them with us in the forecast, but they're not causing any major issues related to visibility. When we head over the mountaintops, today's the final day where we could see a few remaining sprinkles, maybe even a thunderstorm or two isolated at that. and that'll happen over the mountaintops for this afternoon, but our models are showing a lack of activity expected. When we run our satellite radar imagery for you all the way back about 12 hours, you can see the remnants of that wet weather yesterday making its way off to the east. Now as we kick off your morning, we've got those clouds along the immediate coastline. They're stretching pretty far inland towards some of your eastern valleys. Ramona, for example, picking up on some of those clouds. And as we head into the next couple hours, while they will retreat from the inland valleys, they'll hang along the coastline. So coastline is expected to see some of those cooler temperatures in play today. We likely will rest a few degrees shy of average by the afternoon along the coast, and inland will climb to the low 80s out there. El Cajon, Santee 83, La Mesa 79 this afternoon, 77 as San Diego's afternoon high, along with Coronado, National City, Chula Vista. Looks like La Jolla is going to be warming up to 71 and 78 for Vista. Moving farther inland, a couple more 80s in play here, and then over the mountaintops, low 80s, along with upper 90s and triple digits out there for Borrego Springs and Ocotillo Wells. As far as traffic goes this morning, things have been really quiet on the roads thus far. We don't have any major crashes or collisions popping up. I want to take you to one crash that previously was in just farther closer to your inland valleys. Looks like we do still have that crash there. This one is now moving over just a bit. So let's see what's happening just farther off here on Main Avenue at Woodside. So that means that the crash over on Wildcat Canyon Road has now been cleared. There is now one, however, off of the freeway there at Main Avenue at Woodside. Back to